try something different. What I'd probably like to do is, why don't we try the crown and the flame, but I'm already in the middle. I'm going to restart. Yep. Okay, it's been restarted. We're going to restart the crown and the flame, book 1. Kenna, an exiled queen, and Dom, a man with mysterious powers, must raise an army to reclaim their stolen kingdom from a treacherous warlord. Just give me one moment. I'm going to just check something. Alright, if I do have any viewers, I just want to say hello. Welcome to the chat. Playing choices. We're getting ready to go into the crown and the flame. Let's dive in. One thing I like about these games is the fact that they have unique stories. There's so many, so I can keep on playing. And I actually have fun with them. They're really, really great role-playing games. Chapter 1, The Broken Alliance. They're really pushing in each one of the story to, you make friends, or the friend that you make, you can actually try to go in a relationship. They're very heavy on trying to do as much as drama as possible. Like, you can create a whole bunch of drama, you can do no drama, you can do whatever you really want, you can create whatever kind of story you want. You can go through again and again and again with all these stories and do whatever you want. Let's tap and go straight into it. For this one, who do you want to start as? I'm going to do Dominic Hunter. This one I won't be able to create a character because the character is already created. Now, playing as Dominic Hunter, you're one of the best hunters in Stormhold, the smallest realm of the 5 kingdoms. Are you sure you want to do this? The queen will never forgive me if you go back to the castle wounded. Your best friend, Princess Kina, Riz, smirks as she raises her practice sword. Trying to back out, I think you're just worried I'll brush that pretty face of yours. Oh, so my face is pretty now. Typical. You only hear what you want to hear, ready to lose to a princess. Go ahead and try. You haven't gotten the better of me in 6 summers. Kenna raises her sword. Tutorial. You're about to make a choice. The choices you make will change the story in different ways. Some small, and some very big. Kenna's attacking. We're gonna block. You block in a strike and hold your ground. Some choices increase Dom's power. High power unlocks special choices. You were saying about losing to a princess? You haven't won yet. Kenna lunges forward and ends up right against you. Your face only inches apart. Maybe you should spend more time on your swordplay and less time in the kitchen girls. With the kitchen girls. Sorry, not in, with the kitchen girls. I think I've got time for both. Is that so? I should. Careful, princess. You're starting to sound jealous. Jealous, You knock the sword out of her hand. You let yourself get distracted. Maybe you are getting jealous. Dom. Kenya tackles you, reaching for her sword. Turning, you see Gabriel, the royal bodyguard. Gabriel, I was just, leaving. Nobles from four kingdoms will arrive shortly. I'm gonna try to do a voice. I don't know how good it would be. The queen expects you to be there to greet them. Of course. Kenna hurries off to the castle, but Gabriel lingers back. What in the three hells do you think you're doing? She's the princess of Stormhold. Honestly, it was nothing. Nothing? Maybe it was nothing to you, but she cares for you, Dom. More than she should. More than you deserve. I know I'm a commoner, but you're worse than a commoner. When we found you, you were a child with no name, abandoned half dead on the castle steps and covered in burns. Whatever my origins, I've been a loyal friend to Kenya. Even you have to admit that. A childhood friend, but childhood ends. Adults do as they must. Royalty must. Most of all, the princess knows that. Don't make it any harder on her than it has to be. Now playing as Kenya Reeves, you and Gabriel enter the throne room and find your mother dressed in her finest gown, talking to Leon, the captain of the royal guard. You've increased security as I requested? Yes, of course, Your Majesty. A dozen guards at each entrance and a company of archers on every wall. Your mother turns to you and smiles. It's nice to see you indoors for once, my little butterfly. Where else would a butterfly thrive but indoors? Funny, I trust you'll be on your best behavior tonight. You just might meet your future husband. Kenya married? Now that I'd like to see. There are beasts in the Black Spine Mountains you'd have an easier time taming. Now, Kenya, it's time for you to get dressed. I had something special made. I don't suppose it's armor like the kind Leon has, is it? Better. I had one of the finest dressmakers in the 5 kingdoms work for months on a silver and black gown unmatched in beauty. I can't wait to see it on you, and I know our guest will be very impressed. Which outfit will you wear? Well, I could make her wear that and she could rebel against her mother, but you want to know what? I'm going to make her a princess that actually appreciates the actual, responsibilities. A few minutes later. So what do you think? Is this my daughter? You've grown into such an elegant woman. I couldn't be more proud of you. Thank you, Mother. And I'm sure the young man visiting today will be dumbstruck by the very sight of you. I do wish your aunt, Eloise, was here to advise you. She was always the fashionable one. She hasn't returned yet. You know my sister, Kenya, always being entertained by some dashing gentleman on a foolish adventure. The luxuries of not being a queen. Tristan, a castle servant, approaches. Your Majesty, the nobles from the other 4 kingdoms have arrived. Already? Come now, little butterfly. You just need to smile and look pretty. I'm the one who has to listen to old King Amath drone on about his hunting conquests. You think he's going to tell the story of how he killed a boar with a roasted spoon? He always does, and I'm pretty sure that the boar gets bigger and bigger each time. Come, let's go welcome our guests. Servants throw open the grand doors to the throne room. The kings and queens of the 4 neighboring kingdoms enter each with a group of countries. Your mother takes your hand. Remember today, Kenya, the alliance formed here may stand for 1,000 years, even against our common enemy, the Iron Empire. Let me say, congratulations, Mother. Some choices increase Kenya's prestige. This alliance will be your greatest legacy. Nonsense. You are my greatest legacy. The first of the royals approach you. Trice then clears his throat to announce them. May I present King Amath Dormire of Fedora and his son and heir, Prince Tivan Dormer. King Amath bows and kisses your mother's hand as Prince Tivan bows to you. Prince. Princess. You're a vision of loveliness. That dress will surely haunt my dreams for weeks to come. I will say it's a very dashing, like the silver and black blend very well for Kenya. I mean, it is really good. You make me sound like a nightmare. Trust me, I'll be looking forward to those dreams. Truly, you're lovelier than the 1,000 statues of Fedora. Fedora. Prince Tivan. I've had many suitors, but none so charming. You used to see me with a sword. Weren't those statues destroyed by the Iron? I'm gonna say it. Combat's where I truly shine. Well, I got 2 prestige for that? The peacemaker's daughter is a warrior. I wouldn't have believed it. A woman should be able to defend herself. Don't you think? A woman of your position and grace should be guarded by 100 armed men at all times, even sworn to defend her to his dying breath. Prince Tivan and his father step aside. May I present King Luther, near Rekus, ruler of Abanthus, Queen Adrian, and his son Prince Marco. This guy looks like he's just trouble all over. Bow when you announce us, boy. Even with what he said was just troublesome. Prince Marco strikes Tristan, knocking him down to the ground. When Kenyon's prestige level is high enough, you can unlock special choices. Try it now. Bing! You backhand Prince Marco, your ring cutting the flesh of his cheek. Ooh, and I got a point for that. Huh, diggity. We still honor the old rules in this castle, and even sniveling princes aren't above them. How dare you? Is this the greeting we get from Stormholt? I'll see you burn for this wench. Hold your tongue, Marco. This is Princess Kenya. I don't know what's gotten into my daughter. Kenya, apologize. I will not. No need, no need. I like to see a girl who will fight for her people. As the other kings arrive, you spot a familiar face among the assembled crowd, watching from a distance. Dominic's eyes wander down your dress. Dom is more attracted to you. Okay, Dom just got a point? Someone just got a point. Was that Dom? Oh, the romance. Oh, hello, Focus 5T. This is Choices. It's a role playing game. When you go in, you can choose books. To tell you what, when I get done with this one, I'll actually go through and I'll show you some. It's a really fun, free to play game that gives you like. I'm playing the one that's called The Crown and the Flame. They've got 3 books, and this is chapter 1 of the first 3. It's really fun. I'm having fun with it. Hey, I'm glad I wore this. Queen Andrea addresses the assembled crowd. For too long, we have fought amongst each other, squabbling over land while our shared enemy aboard grows stronger. Today we change that. Today the 5 kingdoms become one, a clenched fist that will stand strong against all threats. To seal the alliance, please raise a glass with me to a brighter future for us all. Hey, I'm down. Give me a sword. Give me a shield. I'll defend that queen. Oh dear God. The assembled royalty cheers. Everyone raises their golden goblets and drinks. Everyone put King Luther Neracus. Everyone but King Luther and Neracus and his son, Prince Marco. But before my father died, burned alive by the Iron Empire, he told me one thing. Our lands will never be safe from them until we are one. One kingdom. One king. Just that red background right in the, like, you're getting ready to see it in the chat. That red background is like, I feel like he's going to be evil. I feel like he's going to be evil. He's going to be an evil person. I don't trust him. There will be no alliance. There will be only my kingdom. I mean, just with what he said right there. That's just, it's horrible. As Luther speaks, you hear the clank of armor coming down the hall. Then the screams of servants. How is this possible? The gates are sealed and the bridge is drawn. The secret passage into the castle. How? The only people who know about it are you, me, and Gabriel and your sister, Eloise. Beautiful woman, but far too trusting. She never even suspected her latest lover was one of my spies. No. Yeah, he's a treacherous, backstabbing son of a gun. Bad things will end up happening to him later on in the story. I almost know it will. But it's going to be bad. It's going to be like Game of Thrones bad for Kenya. You monster. She struggled violently. But you'd be amazed at the secrets a person spills when you gauge their eyes. Good Lord. Luther raises his glass to his lips and takes a sip. Now then, let's get this over with. The doors fly open, men in straight, glistening armor charge in, leveling crossbows at all the assembled guests. Die! That's some cool armor. Kenya, look out! Some choices have a time limit. Think fast. I must dodge. You roll to the side just in time. The bolt from a crossbow slams into the wall right where you are standing. Too close. Oh, prestige went up. Whoop. Take cover. Arrows zip through the air, striking the assembled royals. Their shout echo in the throne room. You turn and see a bolt pierce straight through your mother's heart. Oh, dang! Her eyes going wide as she falls to the ground. This just got deep. The Queen! Mother! Kenya. You crawl across the stone floor to her. Excuse me, I'm having burps and whatnot. Mother. I got a little bit of time. If you're still in the chat, what do you think I should do? Say I love my mother? Or should I say he will pay? He'll burn for this. Don't want to pick, I'll pick. I think I'm going to go for the burn for this, but you want to be a part of it? I know you want to play. You want to make a choice? I'm going to go for boom. I swear it. Be strong, little butterfly, be strong. Your mother tightly grips your hand as she draws breath for the last time. Tears blur your vision as Dominique pulls you away from her. Kenya, we have to go. No, I'm not leaving her. You look up just in time to see Prince Marco gleefully disarm and cut down another nobleman with a flurry of quick strikes. Ha! I've had better fights against my stable hands. Pathetic. Nearby, Gabriel fights back, impaling one Nevric's soldier with his sword and dropping another with a gauntlet to the skull. Kenya, I need you to get out of here now. A Nevric soldier bears the door to the outside hallway. He hefts a massive axe. He heaves a massive axe. King Emeth tries to flee, but the soldier swings the axe at him, beheading him instantly. Then the soldier spots you. You're next. Not if I can help it. What's a princess in a fancy little dress going to do to a soldier? Just watch. Kenya sounds like a bad butt. She sounds awesome. Looking for something to use against the soldier. You grab turkey leg. Let's come up with. You grab the turkey leg from the table and toss it at the soldier. The turkey leg bounces off the soldier's armor. What did you think? You looked hungry? The soldier charges toward you, brandishing his axe. Stay away from her. Dom removes a hidden dagger from his boot and jams it through the soldier's eye slit. Thank you. Thank me after we get you safely out of here. Before you leave the room, you turn back to see a soldier with gold trim on his armor looting your mother's body. My mother's signet ring. Leave it. There's no time. Your life is more important. Forgive me, Mother. You take Dom's hand and run. As you look back one last time, you see the soldier take the ring. This'll fetch a fine price. Oh yeah, she's mad. As you flee into the corridor, the skirts of your ball gown tangle up. You crash to the floor. Dom reaches down and helps you up. Thank you. As you stand, you see blood on your gown. The floor is slick with the blood of slaughtered royals and their children. Dead. All of them. The entire nobility. Wiped out. Not all of them. Wounded and leaning against a column, Prince Tevan tries to fight off a Nevrakis soldier. Die, Fandora scum. Not without a fight. He brandishes a torch at the soldier. We've got to help him. It's too risky. My duty is to protect you, not a Fandoran prince. You are the queen of Stormholt now. You must live. Gabriel will always protect you. I know. But what kind of queen am I if I leave him behind? Your army score tracks your choices, whether you're defeating significant enemies in combat or strengthening your relationship with your allies and increasing their morale. The higher your army score is, the stronger your forces will be for the final battle. Adding allies will grant unique benefits in your story, unlock special scenes, and help you in the battles ahead. Allies also increase your army score for the final battle, and some, like Prince Tevan, even give you soldiers for your army. We can take Prince Tevan with us. He could be valuable, but it's up to you, Kenya. I'm 2 points away. I'm 2 diamonds away from being able to... Oh my god. We're gonna have to swear to oh my god. No, not like this. The soldier plunges his sword up into the hole into Taven's chest. Oh god. I didn't have enough points. Prince Tevan. I will bring Nevrakis down for this. You, Dom, and Gabriel turn and flee. This is unfortunate. The Fandors have been our strongest allies. Fandoran custom does dictate that they send 100 soldiers to avenge their rulers. That's nothing compared to the army Tevan would have provided if he were still alive. As you enter the dungeon, you see 3 soldiers rushing by, all carrying weapons wet with blood. Wait, that one. He's the one that stole my brother's ring. Which one? Looking around, you spot a crossbow in the hands of a fallen soldier. You pull it from his grasp. Only one bolt. Better choose the right man. Oh. Bing. That was the right one right there. Your bolt catches the soldier right where his helmet meets his armor, plunging into the base of his skull. Ugh. Whoop whoop, that's what you get. The man falls dead as the others seek cover. Here it is, my mother's signet ring. You recovered your mother's ring. You grab the ring, dodging crossbow bolts as you retreat down the stairs. All this over a ring? The ring commands respect and strengthens Kenya's claim to the throne, but she needs to be alive to use it. Where do we go now? The passage they use to get in. We'll use it to get out. Gabriel pushes a brick into the wall. You hear stones shifting, and suddenly the rock wall swings open, revealing a secret door. You and your friends dash in. Gabriel tries to seal the door behind you, but Nevrekas soldiers are already closing in. They'll figure out how to get in. We won't make it out before they catch us. Then we have no choice but to make our stand and fight. As you pass through a metal gate, you see Dom hesitate on the other side. No, we do have a choice. I'm going to hold them off. At least I can slow them down, buy you some time. Now we're going to lose Dom? Dom slams the gate close, locking himself inside. Dominic! Dom, what are you doing? Don't do this. It's the only way. Go. You hear shouting as the soldiers close in on you. Dom, I have one last thing to say. She's going to confess her love now. Kenya, I know this isn't the time, but I never said this because I knew you were going to be queen. But, well, since I might not ever see you again, I want you to know the truth. Listen, Kenya, I love you too. I've always been in love with you. Romance went up. Ding ding. Dom. Dom presses up against the bars and kisses you. Dom will remember this always. So I'm guessing Dom is going to be coming back somewhere in the point because he can't die now. We just found out that he's going to be coming back. Don't do that, game. Don't be setting me up. The sounds of shouting interrupts you. Now go, Kenya, Gabriel, keep her safe. I will guard her till my last breath. You and Gabriel flee down the tunnel. After leading the soldiers away from Kenya, you emerge from the passage and find yourself in the castle kitchen. The soldiers right behind you. You there, stop. Ready to fight? Nope, not even a little. You spin around and take off running, bolting through the cluttered kitchen. Get back here. At the far end, you come to a wide open fire pit. Flames crackle over sizzling coal. You're moving too fast to dodge. I should leap. You leap boldly over the fire pit and strangely, as you cross through the veil of flame, you feel no heat or pain. The flames almost seem to arc, bending away from you, making a path. That's odd. You land smoothly on the other side of the pit. Behind you, the soldier scrambles around. And in front of you, tugging on a locked door, is Margaret, the castle cook. Dom, what in the blazes? You're cornered. Please don't hurt him. He's a good man. He's just a servant like me. He was running from the princess and her bodyguard. Running with the princess and her bodyguard. He's got to know where they went. I'll never talk. Then I'll kill the old woman. See if that loosens your tongue. No! The soldier slams his fist into Margaret's head. She falls. He pulls out a dagger and kneels beside her. You feel something stirring inside you. Rage, fury, fire. When Dom's power level is high enough, you can unlock special choices. Try it now. Okay, so I do have enough power to be able to do this. Unleash the rage. I'm going to unleash the rage. You let your anger explode. The fire burning in the kitchen jumps, the flames lashing out to twist around the soldiers. Hey! What the... Ah! They wither and scream as the fire burns them alive, roasting them in their armor. What? What the hell did I just do? You rush to Margaret's side. You take her hand, and she begins to stir. What happened? I thought... I took care of the soldiers. Don't ask. Where's everyone? All servants have been ordered to the throne room, so if we mean to live, we must go there now. Margaret grabs your arm and pulls you along after her. You and Margaret reach the throne room, where all of the castle servants stand terrified. Two servants run up to Margaret. Mother, we were so worried about you. What were you doing out there? I was fetching your fool brother Dom here. He's gone and gotten himself in trouble. Our brother? Listen here. Luther is executing everyone who could be a threat. If he finds out that Dom has trained as a scout and can use a sword, he'll kill him. So from here on out, he's your brother, a knuckle-headed servant in the kitchens. Understand? We're going to circle back to Knucklehead. Knuckleheaded? I understand, but what if someone else betrays him? I'll get the word out. We're all allies here. The other servants will keep Dom's secret, and if they don't, it'll be moss cabbage every night, so help me. Silence, everyone. Quiet down. Your new king is about to speak. Hear me, people of this castle. I know you have long served the former queen. Ugh. But here her reign has ended. King Nevrakis gestures, and one of his soldiers holds up the head of the queen. Oh, dear God, they're brutal. I love it. Rose whispers to you. I think I'm going to be sick. I should say... This is the least of... We'll be lucky if we get through this night with our own heads still attached. Gods. Luther continues. There are no warriors left among you. My men have seen that. Soldiers march in, wheeling carts full of bodies. I give you a choice now. Pledge your loyalty to me, or add more carcasses to the pile. One of the soldiers unsheaths his sword. Who's first? As the servants line up to take the loyalty pledge, Rose plucks at your sleeve. What do? We pledge our loyalty. We bend the knee. We promise Luther our service. And when the time is right, we strike. Now playing as Kenya. A few moments later, you're riding through the forest at night, away from Stormholt. You come to a fork in the path. Where are we going? Don't worry, I'm taking you somewhere safe. And where's this? And where's that? There's a monstrosity deep. A monastery deep in the woods. I trained with the monks there for years. They'll hide us from Luther. Behind you, the lights of Stormholt recede into darkness. My home. Don't despair. You're alive. That's all that matters. I promise you, I will. Take my kingdom back. I weep for my people, for my mother, my family, my friends. They deserve better, and my heart breaks for them. You must be strong, now more than ever. King Luther. He's destroyed everything I've ever known. I will take Stormholt back, I swear it. Congratulations, you finished Chapter 1. Now you can review how you did and get your armory score. Would you like to learn more about armory score? No thanks. Take me to the progress. Chapter, progress. So Stormholt's right there. Where in the heck is Rokas? The Foundry. Gabriel will represent you as your ally. You made waves by wearing the silver. Silver last count. Prince Tavian died at the hands of Naraka's soldiers. His aid would have been valuable in the effort to reclaim your kingdom. You've added only 100 Fendoran troops to your cause. You saved your mother's ring from falling into the enemy's hand. You choose to slap Prince Marco. This will affect interactions with him in the future. Overall progress. Not yet recruited, not met. There's a lot of people that I'm going to have to meet. Prestige, 9 out of 15. So, I had a total of 15 I can get from this. I got the power of 2 out of 2, so that's great. There were 0 weapons. Allies, 5 out of 10. Allies I could have gotten. Troops, 2 out of 4. That sucks. Significant choices, 10 out of 10. I did really good on that. I'm kind of happy. 20 out of 41. Ooh, that's sad. Yay. Now I have 12. What I could have done with that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here. Sorry that anyone actually did leave. I actually had fun with that. I hope that anyone that is still here and is watching this, you actually do like it. It's a very fun game. The game is called Choices. The actual game from in the apps, just Choices. Choose your story. And when you come in, featured, once you've signed in, you can actually link it to your Facebook. It'll bring you to the recommended to you. They have everything. Then you can go to the browse. You can browse the series. They've got all types. Like right now, I'm doing High School Story, which has got 3 of the High School Story and then 2 of the class acts. I don't know if they're going to be coming out with a 3rd class act yet. Then Crown and the Flame only have 3 books, and we're on book 1. Each one of the books have 1 out of so many chapters. We're doing 2 out of 18. And apparently the next chapter takes place 2 years later. Luther Nervrakis is king of Stormholt, but Kenya and Dominic spy a chance to take back the kingdom. So, immediately 2 years after everything that just happened, and then we go to the next one. Kenya and Dom are out to liberate the rest of the 5 kingdoms. Can they do it before Luther returns? So I'm guessing there's going to be some interaction between us that we don't actually get rid of him, but we're still going to go after him. And then this one, Kenya accepts an invitation to visit the Iron Empire. Can she make peace with the 5 kingdoms? First enemy. First. And there's a friggin' dragon. There's a friggin' dragon. I don't know if you go up against a dragon, but there's a freaking dragon in it. But this one has 16, so it's not as much as the first one. But then the next one has 17. I don't know if they're going to continue with them. They have another one. They've got quite a couple of them that are science fiction, like The Elemist. They just came out with, and they just finished that one off with 17. And the first one has 19. I have done 4, but I plan on going back through it, starting it from scratch. It is actually really good. I hope everyone continues to follow me. I'm going to end up ending this one right here with the 2 episodes only being done. But I could really keep on going because I've got another story, but I've been up for quite a while, so I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I'll be streaming almost every day for maybe about an hour, 2 hours, or whatever, on Omelette Arcade, and or you can find me on Twitch. Name is my gamer tag, D7j. I'll be doing quite a couple of games. I do mostly the free-to-play games that have in-item purchases. I find them very fun. I do mostly console games that I've purchased and everything like that. Do I not want to do purchase? I do. But if I can grow a channel and actually make it to where I can get subscribers and they can help me, I would love to do these kind of things. I've even loved to eventually be able to do my own story. I've actually got things that I've been writing. I'd love to be able to share it with people and do some kind of fanfic or anything like that. I'm planning on doing something with that. But follow me, subscribe to me, like me, share information about me, and on YouTube I back up all of my recordings to YouTube, and it is This Jester's World, all one word. If you see a picture of someone in a jester's cap, that's me. Name is exactly what I'm talking about, which is me being jester. It's just court jesters, someone that helps people just ease their day. Back in the old times, you had the court jesters that would make jokes and or dance for the kingdom to make them feel at ease. They're the comedians of their time. I want to say that I'm funny. I don't know. That's up to y'all to decide. I'm just having fun playing games and hoping that y'all are having fun with me. Talk in my chats. Communicate with me. Be a part of the game. Have fun. Let me know how y'all are doing with y'all's game. Let's have fun. Until next time, continue gaming. Y'all have a great night.